Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages! Oh yeah! So I haven't really practiced what I'm supposed to be doing in between episodes, because I'm not a good boy, I'm a bad boy. I also haven't done my homework and my readings due at midnight tonight, and it's like 10:10 right now, so I'm gonna have to do that right after I do this. But what you're actually supposed to do is, now that you have that Zora's scale, there's a guy underwater that you can talk to, right here. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them, the Sea of Storms. I can't allow a child like you to pass, but you have the Zora's scale, so there's an exception. But he says he has no idea what grisly fate awaits us, but we shall go and progress anyway, and so this is the Sea of Storms, and it's not super exciting, except for the pirate ship that's sailing around here somewhere that we're going to find. There it is. And you can just go right into that. And here we are. Pirate ship. And this plays a much bigger role in Seasons. The 7th dungeon. Getting into the 7th dungeon in Seasons is actually all about getting these guys out, getting their ship back to the ocean, because they're stuck in a desert. Sailing the seas is every man's dream. Yar. It was great to so gallantly sail off to me dreams. Yar, but we got stuck in the Sea of Storms. Yar, and Yar can't... Yar, get out. Yar. Yar, even got the Zora's Yar sea charm. Aye, that could calm the Sea of Storms. How about you give me that Zora's scale? So we're just gonna give it away. Actually, we're not gonna give it away for free, because he's gonna give us something in return. It's a jewel called the Tokay Eyeball. That's gross. I don't want to carry no eyeball around. But yeah, so this is how you're supposed to get into the Ancient Tomb, which is the last dungeon in the game. And also definitely the hardest dungeon in the game. So, I don't know how many times the mini-boss of that dungeon killed me on my first attempt. And I'm pretty sure that what you're supposed to do now is, you can go into that cave, but there's, you know, just a ring. What you're actually supposed to do is go back to Tokay World, and I suppose that the fastest way of doing that, in all honesty, would probably be to play the harp, and then warp to the tree, and then play the harp again, because you do need to go back in the past. Because it's funny that the place where you actually end up... Oh, I can't use seeds here! God damn it! Maybe we can just swim. But yeah, the place where you're actually supposed to put the Tokay Eyeball is where the 3rd dungeon is in the present, so... So we need to go there and put that gem in, and then there's like a mini-dungeon that you go through. And the mini-dungeon is actually surprisingly easy to die in the mini-dungeon, so take that for what you will. I actually think that it's up this way. But you know what happens when I don't practice this section, right? Yep, here it is. Just shove it in, baby. Oh yeah, shove it in. Show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall then open. So this is the power room, pretty obviously. There's a whole bunch of Gibdos here, and you're supposed to kill them because they're mummies, and that makes them terrible. Also, they do a full heart of damage if they touch you, so don't let that happen. But that's it. Without a hitch. Okay. Now this room. This is the, I'm assuming that this is going to be the Wisdom Room. I don't like the looks of that Buzzy Beetle right there. Or that Buzzy Beetle right there. Buzzy Beetles, why are you so terrible? I don't think you can push any of these either. But what I think you can do is, well, we're going to put bombs here, and we're going to get ready to jump. So, oh, actually, never mind. So, I guess we're just good. We're just that cool. But I do want to keep my feather out so I can jump over traps and shit. Alright, now get out of my way, you fucks. Thank you. Okay, now this room. This room is going to probably take a while to get through. I actually don't even know how long this episode is going to be. Because, well, of reasons. Also, I don't know how long... Because the thing is, we could probably get It won't take super long to get to the last dungeon, but if we do get to the last dungeon, I don't want to get too far inside of it, because bad things could happen, since I haven't practiced it in a while. And that would be very bad. Alright. So you can just use the cane to create these blocks. Dude, bat, get the fuck out of here. And then eventually you should be able to, like, find a path. Yep, there we go. We can go up now. Can we go left? Of course we can. Can we keep going? Okay. So that's interesting. Let's just jump. Play it safe, right? Because you don't know. Okay. Can we go... No, I guess we have to go right. Oh my god, this is like the least exciting commentary ever! But that's okay, because we're totally bossing up this part of the game. We're just gonna totally YOLO everything in here. Oh, we're getting close. It's definitely within sight. Alright. Come on. Can we go to the left? No. Can we make that jump with this? I hope we can. YOLO! Well, I guess we made it. So, yay? That's gotta be a good thing, right? And then, actually, we're pretty much here, because what we end up doing is coming to this very strange screen, and then you just push that guy right there, and now we're in a very strange area with a very cool music. But if you check on the map, this actually corresponds to where the graveyard is in the present. I almost said Light World there. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got Lionel's, you know, Lionel Richie. The same monsters that were on Death Mountain in the first Zelda. They're in this game too, and they shoot swords, like fiery swords of death that do lots and lots of damage and are very painful. Like that right there. And you can only block it with the level 2 shield, which I'm an idiot and did not get before I came here, but that's okay. Because I'm just looking to get inside the dungeon, and that's the dungeon right there. And this is a pretty small area. It's only a couple screen... God damn it! That Darknut just sniped me. Holy shit. Now, if one of you could drop a heart... Thank you! I mean, like, some maze, right? I mean, there's really only one way to go through this. Where... Lionel, please, get out of my way. I mean, like, you can basically just stun lock them like you can stun lock any other enemy, if you get them in the right position. I like to get kind of, like, below and to the right of them, or, like, there. So, they're not that threatening, actually. And now we're in the dungeon, Ancient Tomb, and just listen to this music. It's kind of creepy. Definitely the creepiest of the dungeon music in this game. Oh, you got your usual jinnies here, your ghosts, just... Because of course, it's haunted, right? I didn't realize you could take them out in one spin attack. So definitely, light the torches, because just do it. Now, if you put a mystery seed on this owl, which I think I actually will do, just because I'm stalling for time, to be perfectly honest. He says, open your ears to the sound of a sword against the wall. Which is pretty standard advice for you're going to have to bomb a wall somewhere. What he doesn't tell you is that you're actually supposed to push the statue. And then that's the wall you're supposed to bomb, so... Oh, still a little congested. Now, there are wall masters in this room, or floor masters, or whatever. God damn it! That's just annoying. That's very annoying. Why did you have to do that? At least they don't actually hurt you. That would just be the worst. So I'm just going to stand in the doorway right here like a cheapskate. And I think that only 3 should ever show up. I mean, in all fairness, that one spawned basically right on top of me. So, I mean, that's not even really my fault, right? So, now, in that chest right there, is the key. And I mean, like, right now this dungeon looks like it's pretty much nothing. Because it's like, oh, there's a key and there's one locked door, but, oh, just you wait. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of stuff in this dungeon. I love it. And this dungeon also has my favorite boss in the game. So I have been waiting. I've been waiting for this for a while, and this is kind of cool right here. It's like a test of all the other like abilities that you've picked up going through the other dungeons, which I think is really cool. Like you use the switch hook there, and you got to use the seed shooter here on this one, and then like you got to use the cane on another one of these. So it's like we'll put the cane right here. And if you look at the map, it's really cool because this dungeon is like, it's big. It's just a really big dungeon. But the first floor is really small. It's like this is all the first floor was. It's like squares that keep getting larger. So, you'll see. Yeah, and this is where the dungeon really begins. But there's not really like, I mean, it's kind of linear, but not in a way that's like boring linear. Like, I hesitate. I just watched a Psychotic Ranboob finish up his 3-heart run of the Shadow Temple. Or his 3-heart run of Ocarina of Time, which included me watching him do the Shadow Temple. Like, you can see the dungeon map here, and like, look at this. This place just gets huge. That's the second basement floor. And that's the first basement, so it gets big really quickly. And of course, you've got the switch blocks and all that jazz. But yeah, I mean, like, the Shadow Temple is a pretty linear dungeon, especially by the standards of Ocarina of Time. And I mean, like, this is definitely, like, there's one way that you go through this dungeon, but that doesn't mean it's not exciting. So I'm actually trying to figure out what we're supposed to do next, because I haven't practiced this dungeon at all, so hooray. Oh, we're right. We can unlock this locked block now. Locked block. The cock block, lock block. Yeah. You're gonna get rid of these ghosts. So many ghosts! You know, ghosts! There's so many ghosts in this dungeon. So many ghosts. I mean, that is to be expected. In all fairness, we are probably desecrating some important person's tomb. I'm sorry for bumping my microphone there. I had to scratch my eye. You must forgive me. I can't remember. I don't think we want to switch that block quite yet. No, we did. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. So we want the red blocks up, so we can get whatever's in this chest, which I think is the compass. Sure enough, Haas, it's the compass. So, more ghosts! Right? So. And there's lots of dark nuts and shit in this temple, too. Temple. This isn't a temple, this is a dungeon. Dungeon 8. Most Zelda games have dungeons. It's really only Ocarina of Time that has temples. I don't know, I think I once heard that, like, if you started playing Zelda games with the later, like, Ocarina of Time stuff, you call them temples, and if not, you call them dungeons. But I call them just, like, whatever the game calls them, to be honest. I mean, like, the game says these are dungeons, so I call them dungeons. But the Shadow Temple is a temple. I mean, it's also a dungeon. It's like a temple dungeon. But I mean, like, you wouldn't call the first 3 dungeons of that a temple. You would only call something a temple if it said it was a temple. Like in Majora's Mask or whatever, like a Snowhead temple. Which I guess is actually like the Snow Peak Ruins or whatever. Snowhead. Well, Snow Peak Ruins is like an area in that, isn't it? Like, it's an area within, like, the dungeon itself is Snowhead, I'm pretty sure. Wow, it's been a long time since I played Majora's Mask. So we can just, like, you know, tank the hit here and keep going. Because there's lots of fairies in this dungeon. And also, this thing is like a sarcophagus, and you can't pick it up, because we don't have the last dungeon item in the game. The last dungeon item, of course, being the level 2 power bracelet, which is actually the power glove. You know, it's so bad. But, anyway, I have no idea how long this episode's been, or how long I even want it to be. I'm just kind of fucking around in the dungeon right now, figuring out what I'm supposed to do, because you got all this, like, turntable shit. Turntable. Is there a better name for that? I don't even know if there is a better name for that or not. Turntables. But there's definitely, like, supposed to be... Oh, you know what? I think I fucked it up. I think I fucked it up is what I'm supposed to... Yeah, you're supposed to change the block and then come back here. you know, change the block. So, yeah, you know, I was listening to the last episode and I was like, oh, I've got a new headset and it's a better quality. You know, I don't really know if it's a better quality. I definitely like it more because it's easier to use. The quality's, like, different, but probably about the same in terms of shittiness. And that's okay. I just like the fact that it's easier to use, and the headphones that it comes with are nice too, so it's like a double advantage, if you know what I mean. So, more ghosts! God, so many ghosts. I wish I watched more SpongeBob, actually. Actually, it's not that I wish I had watched more SpongeBob. I wish there was more SpongeBob to watch, just because SpongeBob now is so dumb. Like, modern SpongeBob is bad. There's a really good YouTube video of, like, the top 20 worst new SpongeBob episodes. And, oh, look, there's a key inside of a Stalfos. That's not a shout-out to Zelda 1 at all, right? Oh, man. I can't believe I actually got hit by a stupid single blue Stalfos. So now, interestingly enough, we can actually, like, kind of control the direction we want these things to go. And that's kind of back to the start. Now what I actually want to do is, oh, you know what? You know what I think we're supposed to do? Actually, I think I'm not even doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm not doing the right thing at all. I'm getting lost in this. This is just shit. Why are you watching this? Shouldn't you have homework you're supposed to be doing or something? Oh, I mean, it'll be like May. Who has homework in May? Is there something I can do over here now? No. Still no. I mean, like, who does have homework in May? Well, I mean, like, high school kids, but I don't think any high school... Actually, I shouldn't say that, because I've still got a lot of friends who are in high school. And you never know, one of them could be watching. Alright. Ghosts! I think the ghosts are actually called Ginnies in Zelda. Damn it! I got hit right as I was picking up a heart. Okay, so there's that. I don't think that's the way we're supposed to go. Sure enough. Oh, you know what? This is definitely the floor where you pick up the dungeon item, but I think it's actually to the right of here that is. But now that if we go down again, we'll go to that direction, so... Actually, I'm kind of glad that I haven't, like, practiced this dungeon a lot. Oh no, this is definitely not it. This is Beamos Land. The land of sadness because of Beamos. Was this room just like... Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, good. For a second, I was really upset. Okay, this is the room where you get the level 2 doohickey. You know, the power glove. It's so bad. Now I'm gonna have to, like, pick... I don't want to have to pick between naming this episode, you know, It's So Bad, or naming this episode, you know, like after the Power Glove reference, or naming it after the SpongeBob reference. I mean, both are viable episode names, so... Oh, I already fucked this up, because I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I think what you're actually supposed to do is this right here, and then you go down like that, and then... Yeah, nope. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Maybe I should just end the episode here and then, like, come back to you when I figure out what the hell it is you're supposed to do to solve this puzzle. Because I know you're supposed to end up in the upper left corner because there's, you know, no way out after you've done that. That's not gonna... Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Maybe if you go this way. I mean, I know this is almost exactly what I just did. God damn it! Okay. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages 3 Heart Run, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. And I think this is a good place to split the episode anyway. So next time we'll finish up the last dungeon in the game. Man, I can't believe it's already here. So I will see you next time!